So I actually have a question, and thank you, Charles, for doing this. By the way, I've followed you for many, many years. We've got to talk this summer while you were here in Vegas. So thank you for that. One of the areas, and we've done joint ventures, sporadically over the years, we have come up with a process that I believe is fairly unique with what we do. And we are looking for a very specific joint venture partner to do that with. Okay, that's a very specific guideline. So basically, we're looking to work with certifying agencies, providers, people who create a method or a system or process, and they certify their people in it. So when you have a specific market like that, do you have a recommendation on, again, I guess say steps or processes to really build obviously we have to be introduced and we want all that, but do you have any sort of recommendations on how to start that process?
Yeah, so it all starts with who your ideal clients are, which you're describing to me here, and then it's what markets are these folks in? I'm sure they're probably in a few different ones based on how you describe that. And then it's going to where those people are, whether that's online or conferences. It's just meeting people there, or with your existing network, just talking through. Like when you say certify agency providers, that's very, on one hand, it's niche, but it's also super broad because that could be all kinds of markets. So it would be important to dig into some specific ones to find the right kind of commonalities, or as you're chatting with and friends like here, asking who do you know that has a certification process, or even using Gemini to search for companies with a certification process.
Yes.
And
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 you
then
say
that way,
Gemini for a reason?
oh, because you can actually search with it, whereas I think they're making some updates to ChatGPT, but traditionally that's not searching the live web. I think they added a feature to do that recently, but it's still not very integrated. That seems like an add-on. I think
Yeah,
eventually they'll all do that, but
yeah,
Gemini, since it's Google anyway, it's
perfect. That's fine.
yeah,
By the
and
way,
then
oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, Charles. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just going to say, for those of you guys that don't know me deeply, I ran for 13 years one of the top demand generation agencies on the planet, and I haven't done it in 5 years. I think I've been out of there, but I'm back to my old game, inventing new ways to do stuff, and I can help you guys, no matter what your target market is, figure out how to find them, how to find the contact information, how to reach them, and with a little bit of scale, nothing spammy, but with no involvement from you whatsoever until somebody responds. That is not what Charles is talking about. I'm just saying there's multiple ways to go about this. What Charles is saying, which is much better, is using the transferred connections in your network and everything that we just learned here. But there's another element here, which is you got to know what the universe looks like, which is sometimes the first problem, before you even know where to go. So these are two different big channels, but I'm happy to share a little bit of insights on that for anybody who needs it. Go ahead, Charles. Sorry about that.
No, no,